Hi, it's Derek Sweet from Healthy, Wealthy, and Wise, and thank you so much for having a look at the Wealth Creation Coaching Program. Over the next couple of minutes, let me walk you through the program and give you a comprehensive overview of the program itself, how coaches can use this program to live their own lives to the fullest, and how they can use it to earn a living. So let's get started. And welcome to the Introduction to Wealth webinar. It's Derek Sweet. It's my pleasure to host this call for the next 35 minutes. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk you through the program. I'm going to explain what the program is all about, and then we're going to take your questions. Again, I'm Derek Sweet. I'm the founder of the Healthy, Wealthy, and Wise Corporation. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to explain in detail the Wealth Creation Coaching Program today. I'm going to give you a comprehensive overview, and I'm also going to explain how you can make money with our program, and then I'm going to answer your questions. Now, you may be familiar with our company, Healthy, Wealthy, and Wise. We've been in business since 1999, and we started out because we wanted to make a difference in the world. We wanted to help people become healthy, wealthy, and wise, and give them the resources to live life more fully and learn anything and everything around all the various dimensions of what it is to be healthy, wealthy, and wise. And we have a lot of programs around a lot of these topics, but by far our most popular program is the Certified Coaches Federation. We've certified some 10,000 plus coaches around the world since 2006, and we're very proud of that accomplishment. But there's one thing we noticed, and we found it was kind of unsettling. Even though the coaching industry is booming, and there's all kinds of choices on where to get certified and discussion on how it's such a great profession, and it is. However, the one frustration with all coaches around the world is basically twofold. One, they can't predict their monthly income as well as they would like to. And two, it's very difficult to maintain client relationships and attract new clients. And there's a reason why that is. You see, the value of coaching is primarily subjective, unlike this beautiful house here. And the coaching process, to a large degree, is a very intangible process. So how do you market that? It becomes quite a challenge, especially when there's not a financial payoff for the client. And in fact, there is no financial incentive for most clients to remain clients. So there's no financial opportunity for most clients, so there's no real incentive for clients to stick around. And as a result of this paradigm, this business model, up until we started our coaching program, there's been very little time freedom for a lot of coaches. They're working very hard to maintain any kind of consistent cash flow. And one thing the coaching industry does not want to talk about, or want me to talk about, is the fact that there's a very high burnout rate in coaching. Well, that's why we've created this solution, we believe, to that problem, again, which is an income problem and a cash flow problem, a consistency problem, and a maintaining client relationship problem. The solution is the Wealth Creation Coaching Program. And that's what I'm going to explain today, folks. You ready? Here we go. What this program, it's a high-end coaching program, but it's not your typical high-end coaching program. You know, when I hear the word, at least until I started this program, when I heard the word high-end coaching program, and I think a lot of people, when they hear the words high-end coaching program, they associate a basically win-lose scenario where the coach is making a lot of money and the client's paying pretty much a large fee that may or may not be worthwhile. Well, not in this case. Our high-end coaching program is a win-win relationship where the coach wins and the client wins, because the client can become a coach and the coach will become a client of someone else introducing them into the program. So here's how the program starts. When you join our program, right away you have a new relationship with your coach, and this coach is going to meet with you every 90 days. Typically it's on the phone or using some kind of technology like Skype, or this technology we're using for this meeting today, GoToMeeting or GoToWebinar. And typically every 90 days you're going to have a discussion with your coach around your goals around becoming healthy, wealthy, and wise. Now, it's really up to you how much you get into it and how much you open up to your coach as far as what you want to achieve financially, emotionally, spiritually, physically, and any other goal you could think of around becoming healthy, wealthy, and wise. A lot of people, when they start out in this program, they just want to focus on their finances, maybe a little bit about weight loss and nutrition, and gradually as the trust emerges and the relationship develops, develops, people typically become more open, more vulnerable, and they talk about their emotional goals and their spiritual goals, and that's fine. It's not mandatory. We grow at your pace, okay? So that's the first thing you get. Now, typically before you join our program, you already know that another benefit to our program is 24/7 access to all the Healthy, Wealthy, and Wise online video courses, including the Life Mastery course, Hypnolinguistics, the Neuroscience of Bliss, the Cancer Prevention Formula, Saving Lives with Forks and Knives, the Speech Mastery course, and on and on. We are adding at least 2 new courses to the library a year, and these are very detailed courses on a number of topics related to becoming healthy, wealthy, and wise. Now, it's one thing to have an online library, but we believe there's no replacement to live training. So because when you join our program, you're not just learning about becoming healthy, wealthy, and wise, you're coaching other people to do the same thing. So you'll have access to all the Certified Coaches Federation courses, starting with our 2-day live intensive to become a certified coach practitioner. And again, as I mentioned, we've certified some 10,000 coaches around the world, and this coaching certification platform has been endorsed by some of the top coaches, authors, and speakers, performance experts in the world. And that's why it is the most popular course in North America, and I think soon the rest of the world will see it as the best course as well. You'll have access to this. And once you join our program, we suggest you register for an upcoming class in a city near you. Now, once you complete that, my suggestion is you register for the Certified Master Coach course, which is a course you can take from the comfort of your own home or office. This is a 10-week online intensive geared towards teaching you how to go out and develop your business. It's a business development course. We talk about all kinds of things: writing, speaking, creating your own content, offering group coaching. And the course ends with something we present in week 10 called the Business Development Blueprint, okay, Business Builder Blueprint, which teaches you how to go out there and build your wealth creation business. Lots of support here. Now, a big part of coaching is understanding the mind. So the next course we recommend you take, and this is all included in this platform, is the Certified Advanced Coach Training course. Now, in this course, it's a 7-video module course. Again, you can take this from the comfort of your own home. Now, what we do in this course is we go into detail, much broader detail, into cognitive reflex conditioning, which basically teaches you how the mind works as it relates to helping people condition the way they think and feel and approach life and their goals and all the obstacles that used to hold them back, until they get to a point where they really understand what it's like and what it can feel like to be free of all the obstacles they used to drag around. Now, these courses, if you were buying them on the market and you weren't a CCF graduate, you'd be spending over $6,500 just for these 3 courses. You also, once you join our program, will receive access to the Professional Speakers Federation membership, which will teach you a little bit more about improving your communication skills, public speaking skills, improving the sound of your voice, etc. And you'll also be able to take the Speech Mastery course, which is a 2-day intensive that will teach you how to not only give better presentations, but manage your own state of mind. And if we're being honest, that's the real challenge in public speaking. It's not so much that you don't know what to say, it's sometimes we're intimidated by the audience or some other variables. You're going to learn both, again, how to create a great speech, all the little subtleties to give a better presentation, to keep everyone's attention. But most important, you're going to learn how to manage your own mind as you give a presentation, to be in that place where you're communicating and your audience is saying, wow, this is a great message. Now, again, there's tons of support here in this program to help you maintain momentum. That's the biggest reason why people don't become healthy, wealthy, and wise. They lose momentum. They lose momentum, and they also don't have enough support. Not here. With Physical Wealth TV, what will happen each month is we'll have a webinar on the second Wednesday of each month where we talk about ideas and developments around diet and nutrition. In addition to that, you'll also have access to a video every single week for the 4 weeks of the month on diet and nutrition. Jenna Goodhand, who is our kitchenista, will basically prepare a beautiful meal for you that's healthy, that's delicious, and most of all is nutritious. And she'll not only talk about, okay, here's what you add to it, here's how you cook it, but she'll also talk about how the meal scores on something we call the healthy, wealthy, and wise ratio, which means we're going to be talking about the antioxidants in the meal and why that's important, the fiber content, the protein content. You're going to learn so much about nutrition in this one segment of our course. It will absolutely blow your mind. Okay, now we realize on the live webinar, not everyone can make the live webinar, so we record them. All our webinars are recorded. But if you can make the live webinar, you'll be able to ask us any question you have around diet and nutrition. And why this is so important, as you may know, today 1 out of 2 males will develop some kind of cancer and 1 out of 3 females will develop some kind of cancer. And most people think that, well, it's just genetics. No, it's not. Roughly, genetics is 2 to 3% of cancers that are out there. Most of the cancers are preventable through proper diet. You know, we just had a webinar last month where we talked about the 100 foods that cause cancer. Cancer is on the rise because the government is not doing their job in making sure food ingredients, certain preservatives that cause cancer are being removed from the food chain. They're just putting it in because there's a lot of money at stake. The FDA, for example, brings in over $500 million a year from drug companies that are producing drugs that, you know it, fight cancer. Not prevent cancer, but fight cancer. We also have another webinar we host every month called Spiritual Wealth Webinar. Now, with spiritual wealth, people think of different things when they hear the word spirituality. Some people have a question mark. Some people jump up and down because it means something special to them. Some people, they don't like it. Well, let me just clarify here. In our example of spirituality, we're talking about the things you can do to be your best, to offer the world the best of who you can be right now. So we're talking about ways to be kind, more patient, more generous, offering the world more gratitude, and all the other character traits and behaviors that allow you to connect with the very best of this experience that's possible theoretically. Well, now it's going to become more likely, and that is worth attending alone. Now again, this is on the 3rd Wednesday of the month, and like all our webinars, we do record them if you can't make it, but if you can, it's at 8 o'clock Eastern, the 3rd Wednesday of every month, and there's a Q&A session as well, okay? Now here we are, we're talking about a lot of ideas coming at you. So it's one thing to have information. We all have information. I mean, we just go to Google and we can find out information on anything. But here's the thing, and here's the difference in people who live life to the absolute fullest and the people who only think about it. The people who live life to the fullest have habits. So this is why we have Habitual Wealth TV, because here we come back to cognitive reflex conditioning, and we talk about how to make these ideas habits, how to make these ideas habitual responses in your own life so you don't have to think about it, you're just doing them. Imagine that. Imagine if you could manage your mind and your thoughts and the way you live so well that any goal you have, any intention that you have, you can rapidly make that intention become part of your reality, part of your alignment process. That's what cognitive reflex conditioning can do. And only Healthy, Wealthy, and Wise has the worldwide rights to this wonderful neuroscience technology. Moving on, I think we'd all agree that without health, there's no wealth. And I would also add that without loving, kind, nurturing relationships, there's no wealth. So that's why we bring to you every month Relationship Wealth TV, where we're going to be interviewing couples, married couples, dating couples, business partners, you name it, any kind of relationship where people can talk about what they do to strengthen the relationship, how they overcome challenges and rough patches in the relationship. And I think we'd all agree, those of us who've been in relationships for any length of time, we would all agree that Rough patches come every now and then, and wouldn't it be wonderful if you had systems and rituals to both prevent them, the rough patches, or at least when you go through them faster and repair the relationship, and in fact improve the quality of the relationship because of the rough patch. So you're going to be having all kinds of comments and advice, and you're going to be hearing about rituals from couples who've been married for 2 weeks to 60 years and beyond. So tune in to this, and this is going to be, again, video content. Now, we would also, I'm sure, all agree that you can't become healthy, wealthy, and wise without having some money in the bank and some purchasing power and some cash flow. So, we're going to talk about how you can make money in the program itself, but a big part of our program is leverage and using your money in a smart way so you don't have to work so hard. So we bring to you Investique, which is our quarterly investment newsletter where we talk about any kind of timely investment idea. We're going to start off with the basics, which is how to pick winning investments. We're also going to be bringing you the latest, most timely investments that reflect what's happening in the current economy. Okay, this is once a quarter. And because some of you may be wondering, well, we know Healthy, Wealthy, and Wise is a training and development company, but I'm not familiar with your investment expertise. Well, I'll just tell you briefly. I run this part of our program. Again, I'm Derek Sweet, the founder of Healthy, Wealthy, and Wise. And before I started Healthy, Wealthy, and Wise, I was managing some $60 million, and I was vice president of an investment firm called BMO Nesbitt Burns. I was a senior investment advisor there, and I was a professional investment advisor. I picked investments for people, mutual funds, index funds, bonds, stocks, of course. And so we're going to talk about what's relevant today in the marketplace and how we can make money. Now, we realize a lot of our members don't know a lot about investing, so you're going to have access to live webinars as well. Okay, the newsletter itself comes out on a quarterly basis, and so does the live webinar. In fact, it's coming out next week. Investique is coming out this Friday, and we're going to be talking about what's going on in the current economic climate and how you can benefit from it as an investor. We're also going to be talking about sustainability and how it's catching on and how you can make money by helping the planet actually heal, because you may have heard our planet's under some stress right now. And wouldn't it be wonderful if you could take some of your investment dollars and put it towards companies that are actually doing some good in the world and make money at the same time? That's what we're all about. And finally, this is one of my favorite components of our program, the Healthy, Wealthy, and Wise Annual Conference. Once a year, we get together and we hear from thought leaders on topics on anything related to becoming healthy, wealthy, and wise, obviously investing, relationships, spirituality, of course, diet and nutrition. But you're also going to learn timely ideas from leaders within our own program, within the Wealth Creation Coaching Program. We get together, you'll learn from them, they'll teach you how they're signing up people, how they're introducing the program to people, how they're keeping the people they've introduced it in the program. And you're going to hear from all kinds of speakers talking about topics related to living life more fully. Obviously, that includes becoming healthy, wealthy, and wise. And here's some pictures of our most recent event. And it's just amazing to see all the relationships starting to become developed. Some of the best friendships I think you're going to have in your life are going to come from the people you meet at this event. It was unbelievable. We just had our event. The beauty of this part of our program is we don't just sit down and hear speakers. We get together afterwards. We network. We say, hey, how's it going? How's your wealth creation business going? What are you doing? Where are you finding challenges? And we walk away with ideas, and we walk away with a plan, and we walk away with solutions to some of our problems, and we grow and we support one another, and we can't wait to come back and see these amazing people the next year. The good news is this program always happens the same time every year. We like to start off our new year the right way. So why not start it off with a bang? Network with amazing like-minded people who are positive, spiritual. They want to live life to the fullest. So what we do is we meet always the second weekend of January, and hey, it's always somewhere warm. We are a Canadian-based company. As much as I love Canada, let me tell you, by the second weekend of January, I want to get out of here. For those of us who all live in cold climates, I think you can relate to what I'm saying. So now if you're in this program, we're also going to be networking with people who are in the Certified Coaches Federation who may not necessarily be in the Wealth Creation Coaching Program, but are certainly going to find out about it. Now, unlike the people from the Certified Coaches Federation, if you are in the Wealth Creation Coaching Program, you get a few more perks. For example, you get front row seating. You get invited to our awards night, more networking events as well. Okay. Remember this slide when we talked about the fact that there's no financial incentive for most clients? There's no financial opportunity for clients. Well, up until now, I've been really talking about the learning component of this program. There's basically a learning component, which I just explained. Well, now let me explain the earning component. When you join our program, yes, you get a coach. Yes, you get access to all these programs I just mentioned, but you also become a licensed wealth creation coach. Once you complete the Certified Coaches Federation 2-day intensive and you become certified with us, well, then you become a certified wealth creation coach. And you start to earn a minimum of $3,500 on every client you introduce to this program. And everyone you introduce to this program has the same opportunity as you do. So they can learn and earn just like you can. And the people who join this program, they watch this video, they come to an Intro to Wealth webinar, they find out how our business model works. The bottom line is, if there's smoke and mirrors in the business model, my only advice is run. If the business model is transparent, well, it's probably honest. In our program, you can't get more transparent than this. Sign up 10 people in the program, we'll pay you $35,000 a year as long as those 10 clients remain in our program. 40 clients, $140,000, 70 clients, $245,000, 150 clients, $525,000, and there's no limit. The good news is, as you continue to expand your business and reach out to more people, we give you more techniques on how to both manage your practice, grow your practice, and maintain a lifestyle that gives you the freedom to go out and do what you want during the day without being bogged down by clients. The fact that we only speak with our clients every 90 days and the program looks after your clients in the meantime means it's possible to actually have 300 clients if that's your ambition, if that's where you want to go. And why wouldn't you lift up, inspire, enlighten 300 other people and give them the opportunity to have financial freedom as well? Because that's what our program is all about. We realize not all of you are sales gurus, are skilled in the process of selling. So we help you every single week as we're doing this right now, this moment. We have something we call Intro to Wealth, where we have a live call. It's either Wednesday morning at 9 a.m. Eastern. The next week it's Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern, and we rotate them. So there's always at least one live call per week. Okay, a lot of people like to be on a live call so they can ask questions. And we also have videos that we send out to people that explain the program. We also have live events, live seminars at select locations around the world hosted by some of our territory directors. So you don't have to be a stellar salesperson to be successful. All you have to do is go in the program, participate in the program, enjoy the program, and share the opportunity with people, and let us explain the program, and at least until you know how to do it comfortably yourself, okay? Now, once you do join our program, a lot of programs, once you join, you're lost. Not with us. We have support from Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern. Our office is open. So if you need admin support, if you can't find your password, if you need marketing support, you're placing some ads in some newspapers or online, we have email templates, we have videos, we have obviously pre-approved advertisements. Anything you need, we have. And of course, you have your coach as well, okay? As I mentioned, this is a high-end coaching program where the coach wins and the client wins. When I'm explaining this program, the best way that I can explain it when I'm meeting someone who I don't know that well, I say, well, it's a self-improvement coaching program that's also a business opportunity. I don't necessarily use the word high-end. That I basically say what I just said. I also mentioned that it's not for everyone. It's for people who really are lifelong learners, who really value self-improvement. They're really interested in personal development, including spirituality, diet, and wellness. Ideally, it's most suited for people who are looking for a home-based business, someone who's an entrepreneur, but they're looking for something that's a little bit different. In our case, a little bit different includes the kind of amazing income you can make and the kind of lifestyle you can have. You theoretically can get to a point when you work hard, give us a couple of years, you theoretically can have 300 clients and earn $1 million a year, work 20 days a month, and basically maintain that level of production and have every afternoon to yourself. Obviously, you're still going to have to work hard to maintain that level of success, but it is possible. Your only investment to join a program like this is only $5,000 a year. If you compare that to any kind of franchise out there or other business models, you're looking at about $250,000 for a well-known franchise today or more. And here, we're only asking for $5,000 a year, which includes everything I just mentioned, which is well over $10,000 worth of training and coaching every single year. I mean, the kind of people who join this program, they look at this business model and they pick a number and they ask themselves, can I do this? Is it possible for me to introduce this program to 10 people in the next year? And they typically pick a number and they sign up. The biggest challenge that people have when considering presenting this opportunity to people is understanding that most people have a certain degree of anxiety towards a business opportunity like this, or complacency in not changing what they know they could change. That's really why this program exists, because it's for the people who are going to take a chance on a future that's better than what they've been living. And it's here, it's real, and it's happening. We're not for everyone. Our program is basically for about 5% of the world's population who realize that a better life is possible. People want to be wealthy, but they want to be not just wealthy, they want to be free of all the conditions that have held them back up until now. Not just financial, not just debt, but anxiety, fear, perhaps being a little bit overweight, not having enough energy, not having better relationships, not knowing how to get out of their own way. And it's not just people who want that, but the people who get involved in our program are people who've made up their mind that they don't just want to make money. They want to make a difference. They don't just want to make a difference. They want to make a significant contribution to the world. In fact, they want to change the world. And you know what? The world certainly can be changed. There's a lot going on in the world right now that isn't very healthy. I think we'd all agree with that. And I think one of the biggest benefits of this program is networking with like-minded people. That's one of the absolute best parts of this program. We don't just get together once a year. There's other opportunities for us to get together as well, which you'll find out more about when you join our program. The thing about our program, if you're concerned about the environment and you want to make sure that you walk with a smaller footprint, well, rest assured you can do that with our company. We are a very sustainable business. We don't produce any paper for this program to send out to you, no plastic, no mailings whatsoever. We are as close to a zero carbon footprint company as possible. Okay? The people who get involved in our program typically are people who want to experience financial independence. But for them, wealth isn't necessarily having 10 cars and 10 homes. It's not that at all. Our people just want financial stability. They want to be able to fund all their obligations, their children's education, their retirement, perhaps the causes they believe in. And they want to be free, and financial prosperity can do that for you. And so that means in our program, once you get to a certain level, maybe for you it's only 30 clients. If it's a nice sunny day, you can say, you know what? I'm going out with my kayak, because nothing gives me more joy. As much as I love helping people, nothing gives me more joy than being out in nature. Or maybe for you, for me, it's riding my bike. When I'm in nature when I ride my bike. So why not go out on your kayak and ride your bike? You can do that with this sort of business. And a lot of people who join our program, they're so excited about our program. When they're out in the world doing their thing, they always have business cards. They always have pretty much a smile on their face because of what they're doing and what they're learning and how they're growing. And they're always sharing our program, which is why our program is growing so fast. You know, at our conference we had just a few weeks ago, This program is relatively new. We already had people from all over the world. You'll see on our videos, you'll see people from Brazil who came. You'll see people from all over the United States and Canada. We had a few people from Europe. We had people from Africa. That's what's happening already with this program. It is really catching on like wildfire. Now the question is, what's a program that can educate, empower, and compensate people to learn how to become healthy, wealthy, and wise worth? Really depends on what your values are. If your values are health, financial prosperity, making a difference, spirituality, improved relationships, living life to the absolute fullest of your potential and teaching other people how to do the same, well, we're halfway there. If they become a priority and you've made up your mind that this is how I'm going to live my life now, you found your next home and you found the last business opportunity that you'll ever have to join because you won't want to leave. That's the kind of program this is. Abe Brown, who's also in our program, he's also the president of the Certified Coaches Federation in Healthy, Wealthy, and Wise. He said, you can't support $1 million dream with a minimum wage work ethic. So we're looking for people, again, they have the values, they have the priorities. Those values have become a priority, but they also have a work ethic. They realize that unlike a lot of self-improvement programs that are out there that have, I believe they have good intention. They really talk about the power of manifesting, and I think that works to a certain degree. But in our case, the people we're looking for aren't people who are just sitting on the couch manifesting. They're people who are getting out there, promoting our program, sharing our program, celebrating our program, reaching out to as many people as possible to introduce the program to. That is manifesting. So if that is who you are, or that is who you would like to be, come on in, the water's fine. People like Jenna Goodhand are joining our program. She is a young woman, a single mother, and she heard the presentation. She found out what it was all about. Not only did she join the program, she jumped in with both feet, and she is the woman who's running our Saving Lives with Forks and Knives kitchen, and she'll be the one who's cooking meals for you 4 times a week. 4 videos you're going to get from her a week. The good news is, people change from time to time, and you may start off in our program and just be all gung-ho for the first 3 years, but all of a sudden you'll maybe, who knows, have a life change. All of a sudden you say, okay, I want to retire in Mongolia. Fine, you can do that. Now, you may want to retire from our business. Well, you can do so, and you can sell your business for an amazing profit. Let me just explain how that works right now. You are going to love this. Okay, so you may be thinking, well, I've never heard of that. I've never heard of a coach selling their business. That's right, because it's never been done. Now, in the financial services sector that I retired from when I was 38, the beauty of the financial services sector and why there's more millionaires in this sector than pretty much any sector in the world is because there's all kinds of wealth creation incentives. For example, a financial advisor can sell their business anytime they want, and there's a recipe. It is 1 to 2% of assets under administration. At least it was when I sold my business. And at $60 million, that meant when I was 38, I could sell my practice for somewhere between $600,000 and $1.2 million. Now, great. And I did. I sold it to the bank. I sold it to the Bank of Montreal. And I thought, wouldn't that be great if we had a similar approach to retirement in coaching, in our coaching program? So here it is. When you're in our program for a minimum of 2 years and you have a minimum of 70 clients, and it doesn't take long once you get momentum, but it does take a while to get started. But once you get that kind of momentum and have 70 clients, you can sell your coaching business and be guaranteed a buyer, and you can sell your business for 3 times your annual net coaching fees. Now, if you recall, 70 clients in our business will earn you $245,000 a year minimum. And you can sell your business for $735,000, or 140 clients, 1.4 million, 300 clients, 3.1 million. The beauty of this program is there's no loan you have to take out. There's 0 interest. We do charge an admin and processing fee. It's nominal. And we do share the details with everyone who's been in our program.
I hope you're enjoying the program so far. Before we wrap up, let's hear from some people who are in the program and hear what their thoughts are.
Hi, it's Candy Barone from Austin, Texas, and I have been a part of the Wealth Creation Program for the past couple months, and let me tell you, it is changing lives. Not only am I able to create wealth for myself, but I'm able to pay it forward and help others do the same. So, you've got to take a chance to get to know the program better. Come join us, it will change your life.
And what I love about it so much is it's a like-minded, community-based group of people that are interested in learning personal development information and taking their lives to the next level and learning how to live their life to the absolute fullest.
Hi, I'm Jolie from the Wealth Creation Coaching Program, and I'm just here with some of the great coaches from around the world we met in Los Angeles to get together and really share some ideas. And one of the things I like about the Wealth Creation Coaching Program is that we are always being inundated with ideas and ways to improve ourselves, and there's so much support. You are going to love it. Not only that, there's a great business opportunity that will blow your mind.
Hi, I'm Shirley Felder, and I'm here with the Healthy, Wealthy, and Wise organization. I have to tell you, I'm fired up. We had an exceptional training this weekend, and I always knew my purpose, but now I know my purpose.
Hey, I'm Paul. I'm part of the Wealth Creation Coaching Program here in LA with my great like-minded people having an awesome vegan lunch, which I've totally enjoyed, and so grateful to be part of this program.
Hey, I'm Dave Boland, and I'm part of the Wealth Creation Coaching Program, and I wanted to tell you how absolutely awesome it is. Some of the things that I love the most are habitual wealth. It's one of the best things about habitual wealth is that it helps break me of the bad habits that have held me back and train myself to do the things that I really want to do but have been so difficult. That's life-changing in and of itself.
And what I really enjoy most about the program is the wealth of information that is coming at you month to month.
Hi, Sam Black here with Wealth Creation Coaching Program. I am here at the CCF conference in Los Angeles, and we have had an absolutely amazing weekend full of amazing speakers.
The other thing that's amazing is the physical wealth, looking after my health and my body, keeping me on track, eating better, living better, having more fun, excitement, spending more time with my family, just reminding me of all the things that matter to me and teaching me how to do that in a more effective way, a way that really supports the life that I want.
Thank you very much for watching our introductory video on our program. I hope you like it. We are so excited about our program. We didn't have time in this short video to get into what's happening in the world as far as wealth inequality, but I'm sure if you've been paying attention to the news, you're already aware. The beauty of this program is it really speaks on two levels. One is self-improvement and learning how to live life more fully and develop in all the key areas that allow us to live life more fully. And the other area we address is really wealth equality. I mean, the neat thing about this program is it's so transparent, anyone can understand how it works. All we're looking for are people who are lifelong learners, who are ambitious, who want to make a difference, who realize that the greatest wealth in life is making a contribution in the lives of others. And that's what this program is based on. You can't become healthy, wealthy, and wise in this program unless you're helping other people become healthy, wealthy, and wise. So the next move is your move. If you want to become healthy, wealthy, and wise, and you like what we stand for, and you like our program, let's get started.